As an artist, I actually never really liked Instagram. It just took too much of my time and mental space. Hey, welcome back. This is Cetria, CetriyA, coming at you with a lovely Inktober sketch video while chatting about the number of stuff that happened in the art community that I haven't gotten back to. My apologies. Anyways, feel free to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below because I'm sure we've all had thoughts about Instagram. So, what do I mean by I never was into Instagram? And as it is dying, it doesn't hurt me as much as others. Well, for one thing, I never spent my energy because within months, and that was years ago, within a few months, I saw it kept adding this other feature. And then a couple of months later, it added this feature. And then as I follow people making videos on how to gain following on Instagram, every couple of months, there's a new video with a whole new way of doing things. Now, for many, they make a lot of followers being consistent or whatnot. But I tell you right now, I have about maybe 500-ish posts on Instagram. I don't know. Let me double check here. Okay. I just checked. It's 431 posts on Instagram, and I only have 449 followings. I've been doing this for a number of years now, at least for maybe 3-ish years, and it never got more than that. And to be frank, to be honest, to be totally true, are the photos clear to be seen? Yes, it's just photos of my art or scans of my art. Do I post reels and carousel? Yes, I do. You know what I don't do? I don't do popular stuff. This has been the thing of my life. Things that I normally like and someone else made, they had to stop making it because there's just not enough of me around the world. And I don't post every single day, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and not even sometimes. But you know what else I don't do? Actually go on the app for that much. To be honest, and that this goes into a bigger conversation, I'm really just tired of technology taking up so much of our time. I read the work or a book called Deep Work by Carl Newport, and maybe because I'm a woman in my mid-30s and just seeing that life has passed me by where it's going so fast and yet so slow, and yet I have very little to show for it, where I just don't like consuming so much things at one go. It gets so overwhelming as a consumer, and therefore as someone who posts, I don't believe in posting that much all the time. I believe in having a season and getting a chance to reach the actual end of the season. And then while, the creators or whatever are taking their pause, I may decide to take a pause as a consumer and then start following a couple of other people. With Instagram, again, specifically, the constant posting, I'm tired, I'm tired, and I'd rather be drawing. I draw every day at work. I am dealing with emails and messages at work. I am dealing with emails and messages as regular adulting life, whether it's a bill, an appointment, family matters, whatever, a disaster coming about, and I have to watch the news and, that kind of thing. That the last thing that I really care about is spending hours on an app. I don't understand when I hear the statistics that people are spending so much time on the app. The only time that I've ever spent that long on the app was during my time when I used to live in New York, and I had a pretty decently long commute, anywhere from half an hour to an hour and 20 minutes each way of a commute. So of course, if you're sitting in public transit, of course I'm going to use, Instagram and check everything else or whatever. I no longer live in New York, so obviously I'm not going to use these apps that much. And even then, while I was traveling in New York, eventually I got the bug in thinking, I want to do something else in my life besides scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Scroll a little bit, get some inspiration, see what's, friends are up to or people that I admire their work are up to, post a little like, a little heart, a little comment. But after that, I just don't see myself on a regular spending hour or more or hours on an app. And hence why I never got into TikTok, because I just don't care. I'd rather be drawing. I'd rather be cooking. I don't really like cooking. I rather would like a clean house, even though I don't like cleaning. I'd rather be gardening. And I'd rather be watching YouTube, interestingly enough. But point is, I just never was into it. So when the algorithm first started to really change and they took away um, being able to see posts in chronological order, that is when I already was kind of like, a foot and a half out of this relationship. And this one just basically said, you know what? Let's just be friends with Instagram. So I will post when I feel like posting, keeping it casual. Then they started really changing it to where they only post reels and carousels, where again, I'm okay with carousels at least, but again, I'm very much into wanting to see, the piece as is versus seeing a moving image. So sometimes I'm like halfway scrolling through the cover image so I could actually see what the real reels art is and not about actually seeing the reels, because again, I'd rather watch that on YouTube when I actually have the time. I think what made me stop being friends and just being a casual acquaintance with Instagram was when they started to add more ads. Like they used to do like one every 10-ish scrolls. Now it's like every 2 scrolls, and oftentimes every 1 scroll when you first open the app is an ad. And to be frank, I am not a consumer all that much. I don't want to see your product. Okay, and the one time that I checked on a product, it was really weird how they did the linking and whatever. But what the point is, I'm not on Instagram to buy nobody's stuff. Okay, I don't want to see your ads. I don't ever want to see your ads. I do not need to see the ads of stuff that I either already bought, already did research on, or bought the competitor. I'm just not like that. Yes, I want to learn. Yes, I've been on Skillshare, but really, how many more Skillshare ads do we need? Like, really, okay? Um, yes, I am a woman who buys beauty products, but speaking as a natural black girl here, most products are not mine. And speaking again as a natural black, a black natural hair girl, I don't need any more girl boss empowerment video. Like, I don't want the AI to kind of sort of have an amalgamation of what it thinks I am and then shove it into my face every second post when it has nothing to do with anyone that I follow, which is just people making pretty art. And that really is why and that's why Twitter is not Twitter. Well, Twitter too. But that's why Instagram. You see, they're just like they're just switching into each other, and that's why Instagram is really dying. I know a lot of people are just like, Instagram is not TikTok and da 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 da, and it's true. I'm not into TikTok. I don't give a 2 cents about what is popular right about now, unless it's specific to me. And I just want to draw, and I just want to follow people who draw. I don't care about celebrities. I mean, I have my own celebrity, people that I personally follow, but they have their own accounts, I'll just follow their accounts. But I don't care about the latest clothes trend, the latest haul, the latest beauty, excessive technology. And, when I'm ready, when I'm mentally ready, I will check the news on my own. But Instagram, what made you unique is the fact that people had control over their feed, and for the most part they were following people who made beautiful or interesting photos, sharing their day or sharing their art. Now, especially after it's been bought by Facebook/Meta, it's a dumping app. We're just dumping stuff on there. Am I gonna post? Yeah, but who's consuming this? Like, really, I have to ask. The fact that Instagram goes out of its way to not even turn against creators, because, no company really cares about its employees. But I would assume that companies care enough about their consumers that make them make the money, that me as a consumer on Instagram, I don't like you. I didn't ask to be shown things that I didn't ask for. I don't like the front of my page to change. I don't like when I open the app that it changes and swipes away before I can get to it. I don't like the fact that it's not in chronological order. I don't like the fact that if I don't press like on every single post from a person that I'm following, that you just decide to stop following their stuff. Anyways, here's to hoping YouTube doesn't become that way. And again, I've had people ask me to be on TikTok. I tried for like 2 days. I do not want to be on TikTok at all. It's just not my thing. Let me know when the app changes a bit more, but I'm too much of a control freak to just have stuff shown to me randomly. I want my time back. I want my mental time back. And I just want to draw. Okay? And I want to post my drawings. And I want to see other people post their drawings. So that really was it, guys. Excuse the rant, and hopefully you enjoyed this art that I have. And speaking of posting drawings, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I do actually post still images on my community tab on here on YouTube in this channel, so you can see that, and things that are a little bit off topic or like polls or questions and stuff is also posted on YouTube. And hopefully YouTube expands the community tab since they've expanded their YouTube shorts. Anyways, all the best, and yeah, see you in the next one.